my friends, welcome back for session number 2 of our AV conference. And in this session, we're going to be focusing primarily on equipment. And I am super excited because everyone in here has different equipment. They've got different brands, different ways of using them. And I love to see how people are utilizing the resources that they utilize. Having said all that, I want to apologize again. I'll probably do that all day long. I'm sure this is not OSHA approved the way you're seeing our setup right now. Sometimes when you have to improvise, adapt, and overcome, it doesn't look super amazing. So we're not going to put any cameras on that right there. From my background in photography, I have always been a Canon guy. And so it was natural for me when I got into the live streaming world to use Canon products. And this guy over here has talked me into some other brands and some other things. And then because of the nature of what we do through the school and where we get no budget when we started and then a limited budget moving forward and then find your own budget or raise your own money, you're always trying to find ways to circumnavigate the equipment spaces. And before I talk about any of our specific equipment, I want to talk about some of the places where we get our equipment because you may or may not be familiar with those places. And if you're just starting out, that might be Greek to you as far as that goes. We use a lot of things from, I'm going to say Amazon. A lot of people are not Amazon folk, but we get a lot of stuff from Amazon. We also utilize B&H quite a bit, and they are just a wonderful resource. Now, one of the things being a school entity that we're kind of handcuffed with, and some of you guys, I'm sure in Beaumont, you guys, if they're not on your vendor list, don't even talk to us. We have a unique situation in that we're a smaller school, and so it's easier to kind of cut out the red tape and get immediately to the people that I need to talk to get something going. Whereas if we were at a large 5A or a 6A school, that might be a different thing where you'd have to go through 10 people probably before you got to the one that you needed to talk to. Yes, sir. The circumnavigation. So Mr. Fox, who's at Alvin, okay, I want that's a different name. We're gonna protect the innocent here. So he suggested that if you're a bigger school, it's possible to go through another entity on campus.
A third party
Oh,
business.
okay, I got you, got you. Okay. Perfect. So that's a great way to do that, and I'm so glad I don't have to do that here. But that is a super great way to do that. So moving forward, beyond B&H, Richie, Mr. Ewing has a great relationship with Sweetwater, and so he's purchased a ton of our audio stuff through them. And again, when we start looking at this, all the stuff like this particular box right there, when we get out to the trailer, all of the racks of everything, he custom built 100%. And so he bought all of the individual components and put all of those together. And for a price, you could probably talk him into building you something. I don't know. Is that a thing?
Yeah, some people just borrow things and never bring them back, you know. Actually, the funny thing is we've gone from probably about 6 different iterations. I'll build something and it works, and I'll say, well, let's make something better and something lighter. We had this box bigger than what he's got that they were lugging up in the stands, and we decided that wasn't going to work, so we split it into 3 smaller boxes. Kids are weak. I don't know. When I was,
Yeah, our equipment
I don't think we're.
chronology has gone from when we first started, me and this guy and that guy right there were about it. And we had these giant, heavy boxes that we'd have to lug up to the top of the stadium. And then we were having to load up multiple vehicles to go on the road because we follow the girls softball
Softball.